Hello, it is Sunday, just after lunch. Remember the clocks went forward an hour last night. Enjoying my home styly frappuccino, and I thought I'd do a blog today. Get ready with me from what I've learnt so far. I think I'm doing it really just to keep my mind off things. I'm back at work tomorrow and a bit nervous. Don't know where you're going to be, who you're going to be with, what's waiting for you. So I thought I'd do a get ready with me to take my mind off things. So I'm going to start with my new primer, the L'Oreal Infallible that I mentioned yesterday. Pore refining. It did need a really good shape because there was a lot of watery sediment at the beginning. But once that had gone, it was quite nice consistency. Just going to pop it where my pores are. I just do feel it blurs slightly, but I'm still to find a really good one if anyone knows one. And it's nice and moisturising and sinks in, but there's better out there. I don't feel it does what I want it to. Right, now for foundation today, I'm going to try a new one. It's Maybelline Dream Urban Cover. I'm hoping it's not too light. So I'm going to try this today. It's quite light. We'll see how we go. We'll make it work. So it's nice and bright out again today. It is a bit light. But it's cold, so cold. I've only been in the garden for a bit, but it's too cold. My gardening will have to wait. It's such a shame. Huh? I was digging out a big stump. What day was it? Friday in my garden. Oh, and I've hurt my back a bit. I'm getting too old for this garden in the dark. I like gardening, but it's quite heavy work, isn't it? Depending on what you're doing. But trying to dig up great big stumps is quite hard work. I've got a few jobs in the house to do yet. I've got my ironing. I put that off for as long as possible. It's sat there looking at me. I think it's sticky there. I can't say as I'm over keen on this, to be fair. Looking at it, it's not really covered much. And it's not really sunk in, it's leaving patches. Got a patch there. And it's not my favourite. I certainly wouldn't buy it again. It didn't help because I don't think I got the right colour, but I don't like the way it's sitting on my face. But we'll go forward. Now my brightener. You know I love my brightener. I'm going to put a bit more on today. And do it how the YouTubers do it. Down the nose. And a bit on the chin. I need to turn it up a bit more. Ooh, hello. We're getting there. We're getting there. Oh my goodness. Today, please. Oh, I've got a bit more. Yeah, I'm going to put a bit more on like the YouTubers do. And just have a play, really. Right, I was watching some YouTubers last night. I was watching Emily Noel. I do like watching Emily Noel. She knows her stuff. And today, actually, I'll show you now. I'm going to use her palettes for my eyes. So I'm just going to block that in. I could have it on my finger. Just let that sink in. It'll certainly brighten the areas. Quite a nice coverage. I'm going to go in now with my bronzer, and I'm going to go in with Essence today. I love these big palettes like these. This is really nice. 01 Natural, and it's nice and buildable. Nothing too extreme. That's the wrong sponge, silly me. There we are, my angled sponge. Nice and buildable. I like that because I'm a bit heavy-handed, so I've had a few disasters with the really pigmented ones. I go in a bit strong. Yeah, that's a nice bit of colour. I like that. My blush today, I thought I'd stick with Essence, and I've got an Essence blush. And this is Breathtaking. So let's have a look. I just go steady. Just on the applesy cheeks. I've got big apples. Yeah, nice bit of colour. And I'm going to go over it again with my foundation brush. No more product on, but just to blend it in. There'll still be a bit left on it. Just calms it down a bit. There, nice bit of colour. That's just nice. I'm getting used to doing the skin now, prep and foundation, everything. My eyes are still a bit tricky, especially if I'm going in with colours I'm not sure of. Highlighter today, I've got the Becca highlighter. Really pretty packaging. Light Chaser highlighter. Choose the brush I like. There, nice bit of highlight there. That's pretty, that is. So I'm going in now with the Emily Wants palette. Emily Noel, which is really good. Really enjoy watching her. Beautiful colours. So I'm going to choose some today I haven't chose before. I'm just going to go with it, see what happens. I love these. I bought this from Doe Colour, 10 pieces for the eye, and they're brilliant brushes. You've got one for everything. So I'm going to start with that's my blender. I'm going to start with my big fluffy brush. Now what shall I go for? Let's have a look. I'm going to start with Laugh Cry. She's named them lovely. She's got lovely names. There's Grateful, Good Vibes, Eve Rose, Dues Paid, Oh Heavens. Emily, you've done a really good job with this palette. I'm really liking it. Laugh Cry, I've not used that one before. Tappy Tappy, always Tappy Tappy. So you place the product on the corner of your eye. This is from watching all the YouTubers. They all do it a bit differently, so it's a lot to take in, but you just find what's best for you and what works. And then I'm swishing. And once you swished, you start circling it up. This is Mel Thompson I've been watching. She's a lovely lady. Her makeup is just outstanding. So it does move it. You don't have to put any more product on. It just moves its way up with what you've got on it already. Yes, work tomorrow. I mean, I've been a nurse since, did I start? Year 1990. And I'm still there, so you can see I love my job. Yeah, and I signed up for nursing all them years ago. And yeah, I signed up for looking after people in their hour of need. Whatever's asked of me, I'll do any training what they ask. So place a product on, swishy. You know, I love looking after patients. I love the patient contact. It's hard to not have the contact at the minute that I used to have. You know, when you're a nurse, you seem to get like little pet names like deer or duck or mine's Sweetie. You can't help it. It just comes, you know, and you're quite touchy as a nurse, touchy-feely, and you know, you hold their arms, hold their hands, put your arm around the waist, and it's hard to remember I'm not to do that. It's so hard. What I didn't sign up for, however, is in 2020, March of 2020, battling an invisible virus. So you walk in, and of course you can't see it. It's like the Invisible Man. It's an invisible virus. So you could be looking at someone and it could be all over them, or you're looking at the chair, it could be all on the chair, or because it clings to objects and clothing. So I find that hard. I mean, how do you fight a virus you can't see? It's invisible. So I didn't sign up for that particularly. And something else I didn't sign up for. I didn't sign up for the government taking so long to get themselves into gear. I was going to say another word then, I hope not say that. And I mean, we've known about this probably since November when it started. So they've had all this time to quickly get precautions in place. But I think they left it, thinking we're invincible, it won't come here. And now they're panicking. Because we didn't have the beds, we didn't have the respiratory machines, we didn't have the protective clothing. And now they're panicking. Why did they not just organise themselves? I mean, they're saying you only wear the protective gear when you're working with patients that are positive, but to be fair, I feel we need it for everybody, because everybody could be festering it, you know, or carrying it. It worries me sick, it does. I wouldn't be anywhere else because I love my job. This is what I'm made to do. And I want to look back and say to my grandchildren and great-grandchildren what my part was in all this, and to know I didn't shirk away from my responsibilities. But I am nervous and scared, I must say. What I didn't sign up for was the people that are just going out and doing the things they always did, meeting people, going to other people's houses, not keeping the distance that's supposed to be keeping. Hoarding from supermarkets. And what's this with toilet rolls? I don't know what, because it don't give you diarrhea. What is it? You know, I've just done my normal shop, but I didn't sign up for people to be like that in a crisis like this. So I'm hoping after all this has calmed down and we're back to some kind of normality, people won't go back to their old ways, and they will still do what we've learnt. You know, like not abusing the NHS, because usually it's packed out with people with little cuts and little bits and bobs, and now you look at the A&Es and they're empty. So how are people managing? If it can be like that now, can't it be like that all the time? You know, and I'm hoping that some patients, we're not going to get abused like we do sometimes. Just hoping people think about a bit more and give each other the space as well, keep continuing to give people their own personal space. And I'm hoping the government learn from this as well, and all the hospitals and managers and everybody can learn from this. So next I am going on to, that's quite nice, isn't it? Not a bad job of blending. Now I'm not so sure on what colours go with what, but I'm going for Love Tons. So let's do this. Place it in the corner. Swirly, 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 swishy, swishy. And then slightly up the eye, but not as high as the last colour. So swirly, swirly, but not as high up. I'm going to have a little bit more of that. My friends, we keep ringing each other and offering support, which is nice. It's nice to see the funny things on Facebook at the moment. There's one about a dog. A dog's talking, saying he can't go for his walks, and it's ruined his social life because he wants to go out for at least 4 Ps a day. And that cheered me up. That was funny. You've got to find little things in times like this. I've just eaten a little pack of mini eggs. That's cheered me up. As long as I've got my chocolate at the end of the day, I'll be okay. Oh, that's not looking too bad, if I say so myself. Oh. Of course, I'm going to blendy. What colour can I go in with now then? Let's have a look. What goes with that and what goes with that? I don't mind really. I'm going to go in with Heartbeat, this nice glittery colour. I do like Emily's palette. I love the words she's going. They all mean sort of good vibes. They all mean something. It's a lovely palette, Emily. I'm glad I've purchased it. I actually got it in the Revolution sale, to be fair, so it was an absolute bargain. That's a nice bit of glitter. I'm going to go in with something else in a minute to brighten it up. Yeah, like that. I do talk a lot, that's why this will be too long for Instagram. Again, it'll have to go on YouTube. Because I live with my teenage son. And I don't know, he's like most teenagers, he's in his bedroom on his game. And if I talk to him, it's... So I talk to myself really most of the time. So when I'm at work, you know, I do find I talk a lot. I'm going to do a bit of blending with a big fluffy brush. So that's why I can talk a lot on here, because I've got lots to say and nobody at home to listen to it. Right, I'm going to go in now. I'm going to go in with Top Story. It's ever so calming, this is. Where's my little brush? I need a smaller brush. Where is it? It just takes your mind off everything. I love playing with colours. I'm really enjoying it. I'm really glad I found makeup. I really am. It's like my own little hobby. Saying all my work friends have hobbies. One makes cushion covers and curtains and blinds, and one makes cards and does all cardboardy things. A couple of them have allotments and grow their own veg. One of them makes their own wine and chutneys. There's one of them that really knits well. Right, so I'm going to work under the eye now. I need some colour under the eye. So I'm going to go back with some of the colours I've used. I'm going to do Laugh Cry first and then go over with it with Love Tons to get the same kind of colour. Tappy, tappy. Oh, it always goes in my eye. Oh, you do pull some funny faces when you're doing your makeup. Keep it right close to the lash. And then I'm going to go in with my Love Tons. I do love eyeshadow. I do love eyeshadow. There's some beautiful palettes out there. I'd love to get a Jeffree Star palette one day. When I win the lottery, I'm going to get a Jeffree Star palette, and Natasha Denona's. They're beautiful as well. And Charlotte Tilbury, they're all very pretty. So I'm trying to connect it to the top colour. So that's quite nice, different. It'll be alright when I get my mascara on. Don't panic, don't panic. It would be really better with falsies on, but you know what I'm like with my falsies. I can't do it. Right, now I need a pop of colour. I do need a pop of colour. What am I going to do? I'm going to put that on my brow, on the brow bone. So I'll get my little packer brush and that can go on my brow bone. Let's see what that... That's nice. That is nice. See, I'm getting there. And now I'm going to put that in the corner of my eye. I'm wearing makeup to work, so I'm not a full load like this. Just a nice natural look, but it makes me feel better. And if I am wearing a mask, people can't see my face, but they can see some colour. I think that will cheer them up. And I'm always smiling. I think even with my mask on, my eyes can smile. They know I'm smiling at them. Real nice pop colour, but I need something else. What do I need? I want something else. I'm going to go in with... I am going to go try Eva Rose. This purpley one here. A bit further along. In fact, I'm going to use my finger. I want a right pop of colour somewhere on there. I like my shimmers and I like my pops of colour. So, blendy brush, where are you? I think that's quite nice. Not a bad old job. I love this palette. You could get so many looks out of this palette. I love it. I love it, Emily. If you ever happen to see me, I love your palette. Right, now I'm going in with my eyebrows. I'm just going to use my clear mascara just to give them a nice shape and keep them in shape. Yeah. Now my mascara again, I'm going to have another go with this L'Oreal Paradise Ecstatic. I'm liking this. Let's have a go, see if we could get like falsies. Come on, L'Oreal, let's see what you've got. It's gone a bit dull outside. I think it's going to rain, which is fine because I did put grass seed down on Saturday. Got a couple of patches in my garden, need grass seed. I will come back to you in a minute. Oh. Got a little bit there, we'll go back to that in a minute. Second layer. Wiggle, wiggle, try and coat all your eyelashes. Yeah, it's a shame we can't see this virus because I'd punch it. Punch it and trample on it. There. What do you think? I ought to start using an eyelash curler. I have got one. But I don't know, it's the weirdest thing, the eyelash curler. Because you've got to get just your eyelash. I've had my skin in it before. My eyelid and it killed. You've got to get just your lashes in. It's the weirdest thing, an eyelash curler. But there. Not looking bad. Right, I'm just going to tidy up a bit. Make it a bit more dramatic there. Now lipstick, I've got lip liner. I have Collection Nude Pink. It's very nice colour. Slightly overlined to make me look like I've got bigger lips. And for lipstick today, I've got a little MAC one, and it's called Velvet Teddy, and it's beautiful if you like nudes. It's beautiful if you like nudie kind of looks. It smells of chocolate. Ooh. What do we think? Not too bad, not too bad. I don't know if that one's a bit darker than that one. Practice will make perfect. All I can do is keep practicing. I've got my skin all right. It's the eyeshadows, but I know how to blendy. It's just putting the colours together. Oh yeah, not bad at all. Right, I might wash it off and play a bit more. Have another go with some different colours. Right, well, I might not see you now till my day off on Wednesday. So all of you, keep safe, keep smiling and keep it in. Because the sooner we get rid of this, the better. And I'm looking forward to summer. I want to see a bit of summer. We have to put the clocks forward. Always think as summer's on the way. But, oh, I know what I haven't put powder on. I'm going to put my transparent powder. I love this. My big blush. Oh, it's very finely milled, so it just puffs. Oh, I do like this though. It really does blur. Yeah, I like that. Right, I'll see you again soon. Okay, keep safe. Bye.